Hi, it's Anthony from CarPlayLife.com, and in this video I'll be looking at the EZVIZ DB2 battery-powered video doorbell. This 2K resolution smart doorbell for your home offers local and remote video storage with an extremely wide field of view, options to pan and tilt the doorbell, and it has smart motion detection too. In the box you get a paper instruction manual, an additional warranty and promotional paperwork. There's the video doorbell itself, a wireless plug-in chime receiver, a base plate and two optional angled mounting plates, an adhesive and rubber strip. There's a paper template also for drilling holes into your wall surface, along with screws and wall plugs for a more permanent install. There's USB-A and micro USB charging cable, connecting wires, screws and wire clips for an optional wired doorbell install. And finally, there's a small screwdriver to help with the installation if you do not have one already. Looking at the doorbell itself, at first glance it can seem quite thick and chunky when you compare it to your average normal everyday doorbell. It measures 150mm tall, 58mm wide by 32mm deep, and the majority of the casing is white in colour with a glossy black circular section at the top that surrounds both the camera and the PIR sensor. There's some subtle EZVIZ logo branding in the middle, and at the bottom there's a large ring button with a clear illustrated bell icon on it. On the right side of the doorbell you'll find the micro USB charging port, which is also weatherproofed by a removable rubber cover. On the inner side of the doorbell there's the option to fit a wired doorbell connection to the DB2. Otherwise you can use its built-in 5200 mAh battery that EZVIZ claims to last up to 115 days, with 5 minutes of use per day, which is pretty good going I think. It comes with 3 mounting options. There's the main base plate itself, and you can choose to tilt the camera vertically or pan the camera to the side by attaching the base to one of the 2 optional angled mounting plates. Both mounts require securing them into the wall, so for an easy life I chose to go and apply the adhesive strip onto the main mounting plate that the doorbell will eventually slide onto. With the doorbell fixed to the wall, I then had to find a suitable wall socket that was within 4 meters of the doorbell and plug in the indoor chime. This small plug-in chime also acts as the local storage destination for your captured videos by simply inserting a microSD card into the slot that's in the side of the chime. And with up to 256GB of total storage that you can have, that's plenty to have recordings for a number of months. This makes the whole setup a little more secure and flexible because the storage is stored outside the body of the main doorbell, which could easily get damaged or stolen. EZVIZ also has their CloudPlay service for an unlimited online storage space, which can offer an additional layer of protection for your stored videos. Once the indoor chime is plugged in and synced up to the doorbell outside, I then turn my attention to its mobile app, which is where most of the interactions will occur when motion has been detected, and most of all whenever the ring button has been pressed. From the EZVIZ app, you first create an account, and then you can browse and configure the doorbell's many settings, to connecting the doorbell to your home Wi-Fi network, signing up to its online CloudPlay service for a short trial, choose from the many doorbell chimes and alter the sensitivity of motion detection, to adjusting its day and nighttime recording quality. There are plenty of options to tailor the DB2 to your own home conditions and how you want the doorbell to work best for you. The doorbell camera section of the app is nicely presented with a clear timeline of the current and previous day's recorded events from the doorbell's wide angle camera, along with easy access to the key functions such as viewing the live feed, viewing all past recordings, mute the ring chime, and easily view how much battery remains on the doorbell. Elsewhere in the app you can view live camera feeds and view past saved recordings. They are all presented clearly in both tile and a timeline display format. Snapshots and videos from these recordings can be taken during playback, and they are saved to your phone's camera roll. This gives you the ability to save important key events that you've recorded in the past to an alternative storage location on your phone so that they don't get accidentally recorded over on the doorbell's own SD card storage. The EZVIZ DB2 video doorbell currently retails for £98.99 from Amazon UK and €129.99 from Amazon DE, and currently doesn't sell on Amazon US. However, there is an alternative model, the DB1C, which offers similar features. However, it only records up to 1080p and it costs $139.99. And you can check out my links in the description below to all of these doorbells to learn more about them and to buy yourself one. My time with the EZVIZ DB2 has been great. Its installation was quick and easy, and its app setup was frictionless and easy to understand and navigate. All app recordings were clearly presented in the app, with clear thumbnails auto-generated on the local storage card option, with easy navigation and browsing of all your recorded clips. With a 128GB card installed, after a week I still had 119GB remaining. So an SD card of this size could easily be enough storage for over a month or two of recordings at its 2K resolution. As for battery life, after 2 weeks worth of more than regular use for this review, the Doorbell's internal battery was down to 92%. So with more general use, I would expect a few months of battery life before the Doorbell needs disconnecting and recharging from its micro USB port. I found the camera quality to be sufficient and very good in both daytime and nighttime recordings. Its 2K resolution helps maintain a good level of detail while saving video clips at a relatively small file size on the local SD card. I would have preferred a 30-day trial of its CloudPlay online storage service instead of its 7 days, as I find a full month should give you a better idea of whether you need the service or not. Otherwise, I found its local storage with a large enough file size SD card inserted to be plenty sufficient and fast enough to browse and view clips from my phone. I loved its ultra-wide 176-degree field of view, which offered a more vertical capture than previous cameras that I've reviewed, while still not looking totally distorted. Its PIR sensor and motion detection was triggered successfully, although I did get a lot of motion triggered events by passing cars. However, you do have the option to reduce sensitivity, as well as turn on human detection to avoid less important motion alerts. And there's also a loitering mode for consistent motion that's longer than a set period. I did find the 4-meter distance between the doorbell and the plug-in chime to be a little bit limited. This is likely to maintain a good level of connection between the doorbell and also for local storage recording. But on top of this, you also have to have the chime in close proximity to your home Wi-Fi router too. So for some, you might not be as lucky as I was by having around 1.5 meters between the doorbell and the chime and a short 4-meter line of sight from the chime to my Wi-Fi router. Also, having the chime located so close to the door itself, if you have a large home, the chime may not be close enough to where you might hear the doorbell easily. Luckily, it is a default feature to have the mobile app ring your phone, just like a phone call, when the bell button is pressed. But I eventually turned this feature off. I would have preferred a more subtle push alert notification and then choose to answer it than have my phone ringing every time the doorbell was pressed. However, I just couldn't find a way to do this in the app. Its price may seem a little higher than the more well-known branded entry-level video doorbell cameras that are out there already, but the DB2 packs a lot of features for your money. With a decent super wide-angled 2K resolution, a variety of installation options including a wired connection, human detection and PIR support, and it has the included plug-in chime that also keeps your videos stored safely and securely away from the doorbell. Overall, your money goes a long way with this DB2 video doorbell from EZVIZ, so I think you won't be disappointed if you choose to pick up this video doorbell over the more commonly known alternatives that are out there. If you would like to check out my review of another great video doorbell, you can watch my video right here, and I'll hopefully see you there. Thanks for watching through to the end of this video. Leave me a thumbs up or comment if you have, and I'll look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Cheers. Bye.